Well, you know, we're 55% of the population in the United States, women are. We buy over 85% of products and services. Where do you think we're at, though? As you said, historically, you've seen this transition, but where do you think we are now?
I think we're rather like the wheel on a bicycle. If it's going uphill, it will continue to go uphill, but there'll be times when your point on the wheel is at the top, and the point on the wheel is at the bottom. So right now, I think that we are continuing to go up the hill. Mm-hmm. But I also think that right now we are coming out of kind of the bottom, starting up again. I was interested, years ago there was an organization, again this was a time when women were not included in mainstream business things, an organization called Network. And we were involved, it was a weekly meeting of women, lunch meeting, speaker, tremendous networking opportunities. But the things that we were about were equal pay, opportunity, board direction. Again, we're going up the hill. But as I see this Rosie project that's now in Springfield, yeah. It's women who are at the age I was when Network was going. The same things. They're looking for, this time, instead of just equal pay, it's also equal opportunity and upper management. Yeah. So it's the same cycle, but it's on a little higher level than what we fought for.
You know, I think this last, I'm not going to go into politics because I at this point, but I think with this last election and with this march, though, it has created some, again, people are waking up, mm-hmm. becoming more aware, becoming more focused. You know, we are 75th in the world when it comes to women's leadership, so we have some work to do, but what are some of the challenges and opportunities that you experience that could be, that knowledge and expertise could be helpful to young women that are now coming up through the ranks?
I think just board involvement, community involvement. As I kind of review my life, I think of the times that I really felt that boards or city council or mm-hmm. these were things that were not accessible. Yeah. But I've learned that you can knock on a door, you can pick up a phone, now you can email, and you can have access to whatever information you might want, or to access the people that you need to access. Yeah.
This term is have a seat at the table is very important. Women, when you have you ever been to meetings where there's key individuals at the table, but surrounding the table are seats that are on the wall. Mm-hmm. So having a seat at the table is extremely important for women, but also women using their voice once Absolutely. They're at the table is extremely Absolutely. Important.
Absolutely.
So, and you've done that. You've done that most of your life, and probably mentored lots and lots of women to do the same thing. So
I think it's interesting. I think all of us are mentors, whether we know it or not, whether we formally mentor, whether we mentor by example, whether we mentor by a smile and an encouragement, or whether there's a formal program of some sort. But yes, I think that there's that interchange women to women that's a very critical thing.
It doesn't take a lot if someone believes in you. Somebody supports
absolutely,
you.
Absolutely.
It takes a little bit.
Absolutely.
And I've seen women get in a room, five or six women get in a room and just plan it, get the budget, take care of it. So, and you're one of those women. So,
I think there's also an awareness, and I was heavily involved in the restoration of the Gilroy's Theater. Yeah. That was a multi-year project.
I remember
that. What was interesting is when we had the opening, there was the five of us. There were five of us, and we decided we just wanted to have a picture taken the night of the opening. And it was strange because there was the director of construction, there was myself, there was the person who was the manager, the director of the theater at the time, there was the head of the College of Arts and Letters and her assistant, who were involved in putting the presentation on for the grand opening of the Gilroy's, the gala. Mm-hmm. The five of us stood there, had a picture taken, and all of a sudden we realized There were 5 women and no men. It was just one of those.
It was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was really a
Yeah,
revelation. It
yeah.
was just one of those. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
and
this is
look
pretty
what
cool.
you all did.
It was pretty amazing.
Well, you've done some amazing things in our community.
There's a lot of people have done a lot of
a lot of things, but it takes a community and people such as yourself for it to happen. So I want to thank you.
Thank you
for taking the time to sit down and talk with me and all the things that you've done to help this community
Well, thank you.
to be a better place to live.
And that mirrors right back to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.